What's going on? This is Crypto Lifer, where crypto is life. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Let's get into the news. First thing I want to talk about, Bobby Lee gives diehard star Bruce Willis Bitcoin in a move for adoption. That's right. The CEO and co-founder of BTC China, Bobby Lee, one of the biggest crypto buffs out there, and his company BTC was founded in 2011 and is classed as the first Bitcoin platform in the nation. On Twitter, he shared that he was lucky to have sat next to diehard star Bruce Willis while on a plane to China. Making the most of this opportunity, Lee introduced Willis to the world of Bitcoin and his firm's BitBay crypto wallets. The investor also transferred over 0.01 BTC to two gold-plated wallets via Wi-Fi, which he handed to the actor as early Christmas gifts for his two daughters. And 0.1 is 1,000, 0.01, that's like $80, you know? So he gave Bruce Willis's kids like $160 in Bitcoin. Pretty cool. And here he is on my flight from LA to Shanghai. I was surprised to see Bruce Willis come on board, sitting next to me, traveling with his family to China. And that's not the only celebrity he saw. He also saw Ron Paul, and he gifted Ron Paul some loaded Bitcoin on a Google-plated BitBay wallet, which had his birthday written in the serial number. Shout out to Ron Paul, his books Case for Gold and other great information that he gave about the U.S. economy. He wants to end the Federal Reserve. He's one of the most amazing politicians out there. And I think he's one of the main reasons I got into Bitcoin, because he got my mind open and thinking about how the monetary system works. About 10 years ago, he was one of the first people to get me thinking that I should be buying gold. And I bought gold, and then I started buying Bitcoin. So without buying gold, I don't know if I ever would have bought in Bitcoin. My mind had to have changed to get there. Great news. Great news. This is good for the space. It's good that people see that celebrities are touching this stuff. They'll do whatever they do, and they'll follow suit. Mass adoption, baby. All right. Telefuel, making Telegram more efficient and organized for power users. Telefuel is a new platform that allows Telegram users to have an enhanced experience. Nowadays, Telegram is very useful. Like, we all use Telegram. There's not one trading group that doesn't use it. Every trader uses it. You can use it for work, different things. But the issue is there could be better organization. And what Telefuel does is it includes features from Slack and Discord, combines them together, and makes it a more powerful tool to use than the regular Telegram that you've been using. I think this will be amazing because I love Telegram. And yeah, every once in a while there's a few things I wish they would add. And this will probably fill in those blanks for me. And I'm sure whoever designed it is going to do great. They don't exactly show exactly everything, but users will be able to create different folder names and name them according to tasks they are doing. For example, if you're a crypto enthusiast and you want to have different chats and groups about your favorite cryptocurrency exchange, you can do so under the same folder. That would help you keep track of your groups and conversations related to the exchange. It would just help. There does need to be more organization. I'm in a group right now. We have 5 chats and we're running around, and maybe there's a few more features, a few more little things, and we could get it running and going. But shout out to Telegram and Telefuel. This is great news. Microsoft unveils platform for minting enterprise-ready crypto tokens. Wow, Microsoft wants building blockchain tokens in the cloud to be as easy as plugging in a printer. That's what they're saying. They're saying back in the day, a printer was hard. You had to kind of like set up the IP, connect it. It wasn't so easy. It actually was a more difficult process than it is now. Now you just go to the store, you buy it, you plug it in, you're done. There's nothing to it. And so far, it's the Azure blockchain, and what they want to do is they're creating a platform in the cloud where any token within the TI framework can snap into place. So you can build applications where you want to use tokens with, for example, Dynamics SAP applications in the Microsoft Office suite or some other business automation process. This is amazing. Announced at the Microsoft Ignite conference in Orlando, Florida, the platform allows businesses to choose from a growing set of token building templates that conform to Token Taxonomy Initiative, a standardized push and enterprise consortium spearheaded by Gray. This is great. Once you get your token and things are up and running, you don't have to worry about the IRS. You're already underneath the Token Taxonomy Initiative, and you won't have to worry about the SEC or anyone else coming after you. You'll be all set and ready to go. One thing I do see here is in my research, I have found that XRP is connected to R3 in Corda. And he says Gray, who is also a chair of TTI, was keen to point out that Azure blockchain tokens is not just a Microsoft thing. It's definitely not. This includes IBM, R3, Digital Asset. We are partners with them all. And when he says R3, makes me think of Ripple. And there's a connection there, and that's very interesting. Bitcoin price rally in December 2017 was orchestrated by one whale. Now, they found this research to be completely ridiculous. They basically said that Tether was the reason for all of the movement. And that's like saying that the ocean, the water in the ocean, like you're sitting at the beach and you're looking at the water, that's the reason for the wave. No, the water's already there. The wave comes from a hurricane or a force of wind or a size. The rain comes from a hurricane or a force of wind or even from an earthquake or something like that. It can force the wave to come. Now, we had a wave in Bitcoin. That was demand and people needed it. So they went and they got Tether and they used the Tether to buy the Bitcoin. I think it's kind of a ridiculous claim, and said our results suggest instead of thousands of investors moving the price of Bitcoin, it's just one large one or something, It's kind of ridiculous. It also coincides with the Bitfinex Tether lawsuit, which is $1.4 trillion in damages, and Tether calls that lawsuit meritless while criticizing the study it was based on. Also, another user here, Ari Paul, says, ugh, their research is based on elementary misunderstanding of how financial assets work. It's like saying that gold is traded mostly by one person because that has a single custodian and a single point for creations and redemptions. And also, it's like saying that the US dollar is the reason for gold, or the Fed printing money is the reason why gold went up. And you could also say that, the Fed printed money is the reason why the stock market went up. So if they want to say that, we could say the same thing. I mean, assets need to have the gasoline, so to speak, to run them. And for the liquidity to be around in crypto, we use USD Tether. That's what happens. So Litecoin hash rate down 60%, but mining profitability stabilizing. So it's sad. I have a lot of Litecoin. I bought it right in front of the halving. I had 100 Litecoin in 2017, and I sold them. That was great. Got in around 50 and 60 and sold them around $100. A day later, 2 days later, they would go to $420, and but hey, I still made money, and it was still awesome, and I still love Litecoin for that, for giving me that profit. So I bought more Litecoin again for this next run, and I figured why not? But the after effects of the latest block halving on the Litecoin network are in full swing, with its hash rate falling by more than 60% since peaking in July. Litecoin's second halving took place on August 5th, when the mining reward per block dropped from 25 Litecoin to 12.5. As a result, mining profitability has reduced significantly, leading miners to turn off their mining equipment or switch to other networks. But no worries, as the adjustment level lowers because less people are mining, then more people will jump back into mining and it'll become profitable. And it never wasn't profitable, remember that. It just wasn't as profitable, so people left. That's what happens. But the core people stay. Those core people start making more money as the difficulty level drops as people leave. People get back on, the difficulty level goes up, the price goes up. We will see Litecoin go up. This is basically a bottom, so to speak, in the mining hash rate. I think after this, we will see an upswing, and that will also help the price. And I think we'll see Litecoin over $200 by summer 2020. I think that's almost lowballing it, but that's my prediction, and that's where we'll go. Again, this is just my opinion and not financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor, not the crypto lifer. BitBay to offer IEO investing with fiat. This is awesome. I own BitBay. I bought a lot of BitBay, kind of fell into it because at the end of 2017 run, in that early 2 weeks of 2018, I was buying small coins. They were pumping up, 4 to 10x. Then I was putting that profit right back into another small coin, rinse and repeating, and it was working. It worked for about 3 weeks. So I thought, that month and a half from mid-November to December, and I was making tons of money. I'm talking 15, 20 grand a week. Boom, boom, boom. I thought it was just going to keep happening. So I found little coins and I put my money into them, or coins that I thought were somewhat small. They were 3 cents at the time, or even $3 at the time. I think I bought BitBay around $3, and it's now probably not even a cent. I mean, I got hammered. I put like $3 grand into this stock. But it's good to know that they're still moving. They haven't given up. I thought they were done. So the initial exchange offering will be able to purchase digital tokens with crypto and euros, the Polish money, the British pound, and the US dollar. And it was literally just a euro. It was just a euro exchange. So this is amazing. It's going to open up the launch pad on November 18th, and the company announced on Monday. The first in line is the sale of Quark tokens issued by Quan, QAN, a crypto platform that runs smart contracts in all major languages. Something we definitely need. Cryptos are neither currency nor money, says the UK tax authority. The United Kingdom's tax authority, Her Majesty Revenue and Customs, HMRC, has detailed it doesn't see cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as money or currency. It's important to note that the HMRC does not consider any of the current types of crypto assets to be money or currency. This means that any corporation tax legislation which relates solely to money or currency does not apply to the exchange tokens or other types of crypto asset. So it's awesome, but then it also kind of goes in here. Moreover, the UK tax authority detailed cryptocurrency exchange tokens like Binance, BNB, or OKX's OKB can be seen as stock or marketable securities or changeable securities, which would make them fall within the scope of the stamp duty or stamp duty reserve tax. So there's a few indications, but it seems like they've kind of come out and they at least said something with clarity. I wish the US would say something like this. It's kind of insane. You take $5,000, let's just say you buy Bitcoin, then you buy, let's say, BNB coin. Then you make 5%, you get out of BNB coin, you go from BNB into Ripple. Then you do a Ripple pair, maybe they have Ripple pairs into, let's just say, Neo. Then you go from Neo into back to Bitcoin. Then you go Bitcoin into USD. After all those transactions, what if you're break even? You started with 5, you're at 5, and now you have to pay taxes on every single transaction. It doesn't make sense. It has to be in and out. I started with 5 grand, I ended it with 5 grand, I owe you nothing. I started with 5 grand, I ended it with 6 grand. I did all these crazy, ridiculous transactions, I ended up with 6 grand. I'm gonna give you your $300, your $280, whatever tax bracket I fit in for that $1,000 that I made. And I don't know what else to tell you after that. It is what it is. So, I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know how they're going to do the laws in the United States, but it's good to see that the UK is taking an initiative, and I hope that we follow through. Now, jump on over to my Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I would love it if you came over there. I'm always active on Twitter. I'm talking to a lot of people. We're having a lot of fun. And today I have a poll. What will happen first? It's pinned at the top of the comments. What will happen first? The US dollar will collapse, Ripple above $1, or gold will rise to $17.50 an ounce. What will you think will happen first? I think Ripple will go over $1 first. That's what I think. But I don't think I can vote on my own poll. So go on to my poll. The poll means a lot to me because it shows a connection from my YouTube to Twitter account. And it just shows how many people care and are thinking like me. And I want to see what you guys think. I'm really curious. Yeah, I love the polls. They're really awesome. This one will be up for 2 days. So go to my poll. Check it out. It will mean a lot to me. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, crypto is life. No, it is. There's nothing else.